lose this race, Bono. I can't look after the tyres anymore, they're dead. I can't keep the car behind, Bono. Can you not see that? I don't know what you're thinking when you keep these tyres on, man. You need to hope for a miracle.
Hey fantastic people, welcome back to F1ntastic Gaming. You can see we're here with a fun challenge on the F1 2020 game. We're going to be doing a puncture challenge in the British GP, and now we're going to take a look at the rules of the challenge. So the challenge is to get at least one tire punctured in a 25% race at Silverstone, which is the British track, race at 20% difficulty in the Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton. We're going to have no assists, and when and if I get the puncture, I must be in the top 10 positions. So now we're going to go straight ahead and select Lewis Hamilton in the black Mercedes. We're going to be going to Silverstone, yeah, the British circuit for the British Grand Prix. We're going to be racing at 20 difficulty, and we're going to be doing a 25% race. I did a one-shot quali because I thought I could wear out the tires a little bit and give me a head start in the race. And I also wanted to give you guys a look in quali, like how I'm gonna wear out the tires, what I'm actually gonna do as I turn off all the assists, except for the racing line, which I do use. And now we head over to qualifying straight away, skipping through everything. We're gonna go out on a set of soft tires, obviously, and you can see we're starting our quali lap, going straight on the curb very heavily. You can see we're trying to wear out the tires already. But what I didn't realize when I was doing this quali thing, when I was doing qualifying, you can see that I have no traction control or ABS, really wearing out the tires there with lockups and rear wheel spinning. But yeah, I was saying that I forgot that there are extra sets of tires and that the game automatically puts you on the freshest set of tires that you have. And so we're gonna start the race on fresh tires anyway. But you can see this is how I wear out the tires like crazy. I go on the accelerators and the brake at the same time, but look at the tire temps. The tires are literally burning, because look, you could see from the temperature screen they're really hot, but we're really trying to wear them out as we come through Cops, which is the old turn 1, and now we're doing that same thing again where we brake and accelerate at the same time. It wears out the rear wheels as well and the front wheels when you lock up. But you can see Verstappen already finishes. Then I thought, okay, we're not gonna have much time to actually finish this qualifying session after the leader has already finished. So you can see but right now we're safe. There's no time or anything. But yeah, you can see the tires are absolutely cooked and we're just really wearing them out. This is a view from the side. The rear wheels are spinning, so there's smoke, and the front wheels are locked up, so there's smoke as well. Coming to Stoke Corner, we go into hyperdrive. We go into really fast speed and you can see that we just spin here because when the tires are really hot, you basically have no grip. It's really difficult to drive the car. And now we're coming through Club Corner using that same method to kill the tires, and we finish qualifying P20. Honestly, qualifying doesn't really matter what position we finish because it's really low difficulty, which is part of the challenge, because if it is high difficulty, there's literally no way we're gonna be able to finish the challenge in the top 10 positions. We're not gonna get the puncture in the top 10 positions because you have to really wear out the tires. And you can see we're just going down the order. It's a really slow time. We head straight to the race. Don't really care about the strategy because we're not gonna do any. We're just gonna wear out the tires as much as we can as we go to 5 red lights, and the lights out and away we go. You can see there's kind of a bridge above the building over there at Silverstone, which is new this year. And using overtake mode, you can see how fast we are, how OP this Mercedes car is in the 20% difficulty. But we actually make contact with Russell, and we take him out. We take him out of the session, so pretty aggressive there. But we dive down the inside a few cars. I just really want to get into the top 10 in the first couple of laps, so then it can be a little more easy going. But you can see we're having a bit of a battle with Giovinazzi in the Alfa Romeo. One thing that is very noticeable is that in the first few gears, the car is absolutely overpowered, going 4 wide into Brooklands. Wow, that's absolutely crazy. We come out ahead, obviously, but then we lock up badly and we mess up the braking. Now we're making contact with the AlphaTauri of Danny Kvyat. Sainz is ahead of us. We use overtake mode because it's so overpowered when there's low difficulty. But yeah, we're just really breezing through the field, flying in P12 right now, and we have no problems right now with tire temps even. But moving on to later on the lap, you can see how fast we are when we're on the power. We're coming through Stowe corner, braking for the Vale chicane. We lock up, have a double lock up. Now we make contact with Pierre Gasly. Fastest lap by Max Verstappen. Obviously, he's the leader, so on the first lap he will put the fastest lap. We're on to lap 2 now. We were really wobbling around because the tires were getting heated up a little bit. Coming through the first corner, Abbey, now the farm curve. We're braking hard from Village now. You can see I'm being a little bit cautious on the lockups right now because we're in 10th place now, so I can actually start wearing out the tires like you saw earlier there. I was using that method again. Going around the outside of Stroll now, Lance Stroll, going heavily on the curb because honestly he just wears out the tires, which is pretty good. Going through cops, being really courageous, going wide there, but now we're going to go for a move on Sainz. We actually overtook Lando Norris earlier, now we're looking at Sainz. And coming through the Maggots and Beckett section, you can see we go a little bit too, hit the apex a little bit too early there. Then we go wide at Chapel there, coming into Chapel. Now we're going down the hanger straight. You can see the tires are not really worn out, but the front left is 9%. So first 2 laps 10%, it's okay. I mean, it's 13 laps, so we'll hit around 70%, 80% wear. We'll be in the puncture zone by lap 13, which I don't think is good enough, but I think we'll be able to wear out the tires later. We'll see. You can see we're just slipping and sliding around the track really because the front tires are absolutely cooked. Sainz trying to have a go at us into turn 1. We go wide there for turn 2, and now we're coming back on track to brake for Village. But yeah, we were just really slipping and sliding around. We set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix obviously because of the difficulty level. But we're going wide now on the exit of the loop, coming through the Aintree, and now we go on to the Wellington Straight. You can see we're using a lot of overtake mode, and we're really just trying to wear out the tires. We're setting purple sectors, which is pretty surprising, but not too surprising because of the difficulty. But yeah, you can see we're just trying to wear out the tires now. We're well into the top 10, so I think we'll be okay. Plus, we won't be doing any pit stops, so I don't think we'll have any issues with that. Really slipping, having no grip through the Maggots and Beckett section. We have to hand back to that position to Ocon because I don't want to get any penalties right now. You can see slowing down on the straight. But yeah, that was really messy coming through that section, but I just had no grip there. And you can see I'm just checking the tire wear as we fly past Ocon into Stowe, but we go really deep, and coming to the Vale chicane we overtake him again. Locking up as usual all the time. We're just locking up because I'm not actually that good at not using brakes without ABS, although I can do well in some tracks, but if I really try I think I can manage the braking. But right now we're just not managing the braking at all. We're coming through cops, there's yellow flags. Yeah, you can see there's yellow flags here, and someone's gone off at the side, and I think it's my teammate. It's Valtteri Bottas is out of the session, so Mercedes having an absolute nightmare today. So you can see that Bottas, his engine has smoke coming out of it. Something's gone wrong in his car. The Mercedes garage must be full of tears right now because they're just really not doing well as we go into hyperdrive. You can see we're locking up coming into Stowe, and the front left is 30% wear, 30% 5 laps. So things are pretty bad for the front left. And honestly, I'm not surprised as the pit window opens for everybody but basically me. Yeah, so the front left as expected was wearing out the most. Silverstone is very well known for wearing out the front left tire, but then something happens with Jeff. Literally anybody would say,
"We're gonna lose this race, Bono. I can't look after the tires anymore. They're dead." Bono, can you not see that?
And Jeff says,
"No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them."
this game is obviously not built for these kind of challenges because Jeff definitely can't judge them, as the racing line tells me to go to the pit lane, and obviously I'm not gonna do that because I'm trying to kill these tires, not save them. But yeah, coming through club corner now, we're going on to lap number 8. We put in the fastest lap strangely, and now the front left is 43%. So in around 5 laps. So right now it's 50%, coming towards the end of lap number 8, the front left, 51%, so it's wearing out fast. So yeah, pretty soon it's gonna be around in the puncture zone, because at this rate I'm wearing out the tires really fast. You can see how that I'm using that method that I was using in qualifying to really kill them, and the temperatures are just crazy, so there's no point like talking about that because they're really red hot. But yeah, coming through Stowe corner now, you can see Science has caught up to us because he hasn't come in for a pit stop yet. And obviously we're killing the tires, so I don't really care about position just yet. But right now, look at the front left. It's really worn. You can see from the tire that it's really worn, and it's still because we're locking up like crazy right now. But yeah, we're just literally murdering the tires. And coming through on lap number 10, the front left is 63%. It is literally only 6% now. 6% of tire wear away from the puncture zone, and we're just losing it really. We just have no grip, and Verstappen, after the pit stop, has caught up to us now. So we're going really slow because I'm just constantly trying to kill my tires. You can see right now from when we're locking up, the front left is just dead. It's just really worn, but Verstappen now going around the outside of Luffield, and we make a little bit of contact there, but it's okay because it's nothing big. But yeah, Verstappen now is trying to make a move on us as we come into the Vale chicane on lap number 10, using that same lockup method, and I just let him go. I really don't think we need to waste time battling him, because he's just gonna fly past us anyway. Our objective is to kill the tires and be in the top 10. The 10th place car is far behind us right now, so I don't think we'll have any problem. But coming through the farm curve, you can see we're much faster than Verstappen. We can easily just overtake him. We actually make contact because we really lock up, and we're using that the same method to kill tires. We're in the puncture zone now. Front left is 72% worn, so it is well into the puncture zone now. 2% into the puncture zone. We can get the puncture now. There's only 2 full laps left in the Grand Prix after lap 11. So yeah, we can win this challenge, but you can see we're just really a sitting duck, because to kill the tires we're losing a lot of time. The tire icon is turning red now because it's getting really bad. The front left is really bad it's in a really bad situation, and coming through on the National Pit Straight, which is the old main straight, coming through Cops Corner now. But I made a big mistake by not turning the rules off, because look at this radio message.
Okay, we haven't used both dry compounds yet. We still need to come in and fit the alternate compound.
So I was unaware that we actually need to pit, otherwise we will be disqualified. We're on the second last lap of the race. The front left is actually absolutely dead, but we have to kill it more. You can see we're desperately trying to wear out the tires. Verstappen just goes by. We do make a bit of contact with him, but right now I'm really just focusing on killing that front left tire, really wearing it out. I don't really care about these top positions now. I'm just gonna let them by while trying to wear them out. The tire icon is red, but I still haven't got that vital puncture I need to win this challenge. We're coming through Brooklands now. I'm literally doing everything in my power to just wear out the tires, locking up on the front left all the time, going wide at the corner because I have no grip on the front end, and it just doesn't turn at all. We still have the fastest lap, which is pretty surprising. I didn't know it would be that bad with the AI. We're going wide at cops. I'm doing that same braking and accelerating thing. We're in P6 right now, and we're using overtake mode. We're coming through Maggots and Beckett's, going really heavily on the curve, just trying to wear out the tire as much as I can. You can see that we have no grip on the front end at all. We just have no grip. It's even worse than I thought it would be right now. But I really just need to wear out the tires. But then we're going to 87% wear, and we get the puncture. We get the puncture. The challenge has been completed on lap 12 in P6. We've done it. We've gotten the puncture. The yellow flags were because we really slowed down. But look at that front left. It's totally punctured, and you can see we turned right because it's suddenly the tire just blew. Look at that. The front left. It finally punctured. We put so much effort into this, you know, just pushing the car, pushing the tires, really just killing them as much as I could. But finally we achieved what we were looking for. We were in P6, we completed the challenge, we haven't been disqualified yet, and you can see coming through Stowe corner, the tire is deflated for sure, it's punctured. but it's not like butchered as much as it was for Lewis Hamilton. You can see how difficult it is to slow down, just like it was in real life, but now science has caught up to us. But I just wanted to note that Codemasters should have dialed down the tire wear, like as in increase the tire wear for 25% races and stuff, to make it more proportional to the actual 100% races, because it took us 12 laps to wear out the soft tires. So the softest tires, the least durable tires, it took us almost all of the race to wear them out, and look at that. It's not even just punctured that bad, it's just deflated really, it's just flat. But we've completed the challenge anyways, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to let me know in the comments below whether you enjoy these kind of challenges and whether I should do more of them. Don't forget to hit the like button, which is the thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so that you know when a new video comes out. This is F1ntastic Gaming.